Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's On the Road Again vlog. Now, if you've been following our recent series, we've recently got off the beautiful Celebrity Apex where we did a 7-day Norwegian fjord cruise, which was absolutely fantastic. Norway is one of my favourite places to cruise, so if you haven't watched that series yet, then please do go back and watch the previous videos. But I thought I would wrap this series up by talking about, is it worth paying the extra to stay in Aqua Class? Because we have done about 5 or 6 celebrity cruises before, and this is the first time that we got a chance to stay in Aqua Class. And I'm going to talk about what the benefits are of Aqua Class, including the slightly upgraded cabin, obviously the ability to eat in Blue Restaurant, which is the exclusive restaurant for Aqua Class, and also the spa and some other perks as well. So stick with us through the video, because at the end I'm going to do a price comparison and tell you whether we would book Aqua Class again. So let's get started. Hi, we're James and Rob, and this is our dog Oscar. We love travel in all its forms, so join us on our next adventure as we head out on the road again. We decided that we wanted to do a cruise on the Celebrity Apex. We've never been on one of the new Edge class ships. We've been on plenty of the older ships, so we wanted to see what that was like so we could bring that story to you guys. And we were originally planning on just booking a regular veranda cabin. And in case you don't know, James is a travel agent and he got a really good agent deal on booking in Aqua Class, so we jumped at that opportunity. Now, this came with no onboard credit, but it included all our tips, it included the classic drinks package, and also Wi-Fi as well. And then we used an opportunity during a sale to upgrade for about £9, which is about $11-12 a day, to the premium drinks package, which was definitely worthwhile doing. So we had no onboard spend on credit. We did book to eat in Eden one night because we wanted to see what that was like, and we paid $65 for the privilege. So today I want to tell you about our experience of Aqua Class, the various perks that you get when you book an Aqua Class cabin, and basically, is it worth it? Should you do that, or should you just book a basic veranda cabin and then use the money that you save to book to eat in premium restaurants or to pay for use of the spas? So that's what we're going to find out today. And let's kick things off by talking about the cabin, and specifically what is different in an Aqua Class cabin compared to a regular veranda or a regular infinite balcony cabin. So let's have a quick look around our cabin and specifically the differences. We were staying on deck 9 in room 276, and it's absolutely beautiful room. This is definitely our favourite cabin on any cruise that we've been on. And basically it's the same as any other infinite veranda cabin except for the location. And of course we've got the controversy of these windows. Now, on a cold cruise we thought these were really good, we really like them, but we totally understand on a hot cruise it might be an issue because supposedly the air conditioning turns off. But some people say that when you shut those doors to separate the balcony from the rest of the cabin, that's these doors here, then the air conditioning actually comes on. But we don't know. So if you know that's true or that's false, please do leave a comment and let us know, because I said I've seen varying differences of opinions about that. The other nice thing about this is that you can lower these blackout blinds and it really does make the room very dark. So I'm not a great sleeper, but these worked really well. And as I said, we were on a cold weather cruise, so we found the cabin really good and we would definitely book an infinite veranda again. But I know that that's a difference of opinion. So what do you think? Do you like an infinite veranda or do you prefer a traditional one? Do leave us a comment and let us know. Okay, let's move on to the bathroom. Again, really nice bathroom. A couple of differences in here for Aqua Class. One is the Bigelow toiletries that you get given in this cabin. And then the other thing is the shower head, which is like a rainfall spa shower, and the additional handheld shower attachment as well. So that's nice, a bit of a gimmick. It was certainly a very nice shower, but I'm not sure that's particularly worth paying all that extra for. But a really nice bathroom as well. But again, you would get this in an infinite veranda regular cabin. Now, a few other additional things you get is some binoculars, some umbrellas. You also get a yoga mat as well, and I believe they are all exclusive to Aqua Class cabins. This cabin was towards the rear of the ship, in line with where Eden is, and also with the gym as well, because obviously they expect you to be using the gym and the spa facilities as well. So talking of that, let's move on to talk about the spa. Now, as we walk to the spa, it's worth talking about the spa cafe because obviously Aqua Class is supposed to be all about being healthy, and you can get lots of lovely healthy food there. You can also get the smoothies. You have to pay for them if you're on a classic package, but on the premium beverage package, you get them included. Now, I did get one smoothie, which I ended up spilling everywhere in the club. You've seen that video, and it was okay. And I'm not sure I'd pay the $6 or whatever it cost to actually buy the smoothie, but it was included in the premium drinks package. Okay, on to the spa, which was such a lovely area. And on the outside area, there are these thermal chairs, which were really lovely, and we used them quite a bit. Just a nice place to relax. You could take a book and read, and there's lots of other chill out areas as well, including all of these different thermal rooms. So this was the infrared sauna, which was sort of nice because it wasn't too hot. Then you've got other rooms here like steam rooms. There was a salt room. There's this inhale room with lovely aromatherapy smells coming from that central location, and the salt's supposed to have all sorts of healing properties. Now, this was included as part of the Aqua Class, but if you were to buy it daily, it's going to cost you somewhere around $69 a day. So that's something to consider. And on a cold weather cruise, using the spa was definitely worth it. Would I use it as much on a hot weather cruise? I'm not so sure. And it did get crowded sometimes, but there was always places to sit and enjoy. So that is the spa. Okay, let's move on to talk about the food, because perhaps this is the main reason why you might choose to book Aqua Class, because you get the exclusivity of eating in the Blue restaurant every day. Now, we really enjoyed the ambience and the exclusivity of a smaller restaurant that is what Blue offers. The waiting staff were amazing. As I said before, we were recording videos, and so we asked for a private table, so we got one of those on the left and the right at the far end, which was really nice. The waiters got to know us, what we liked, the sommelier got to know the wine that we liked, and on average the food was very good. Now, we didn't eat in one of the main dining rooms, so we can't make that comparison, but we did really enjoy the food here. And as you've seen, we actually felt that one of our meals in Blue was better than the meal that we paid $65 for in Eden. So that is a really good commendation of how good the food was. And the portion sizes are pretty small, but obviously you can ask for more. And we think being able to eat in Blue was worth the higher fee in Aqua Class alone. Now, the menu every night in Blue isn't that extensive. However, if there's something that you don't like, or you want something from the main dining room, you just need to ask. So, for example, James isn't a big dessert eater, so he always asked for the cheese and biscuits, which were not on the menu, but they were more than happy to oblige. That's one thing about the restaurant, but probably the ship in general, just how amazing the staff are and how helpful they are. And that's a big thing compared to our experience on the P&O Iona last year. Okay, let's move on to the last topic, the big one, which is what is the difference in cost between booking a regular veranda cabin and an Aqua Class cabin? Okay, as I mentioned earlier, James is a travel agent, and he managed to get a really good travel agent deal, which meant we paid £2,277 each for our Aqua Class cabin, and that included the classic drinks package, Wi-Fi, and our prepaid gratuities. And that typically is about £700 more than we would have paid if we were in just the regular veranda cabin. And we think that was worth it for the ability to use a spa every day, and also for the eating in Blue. However, I priced it up to go next year, so the same cruise in 2025, in June of 2025, and it is quite staggering, the price difference. So if you buy a regular veranda cabin, you're going to pay about £1,918, and then if you upgrade that to include the gratuities, the Wi-Fi, and the classic drinks package, you're going to pay £2,231. If you want to book the same cruise in Aqua Class for the basic cabin, you're going to pay £2,898, which is nearly £1,000, well, pretty much £1,000 more. And if you want to include the drinks and the Wi-Fi and the gratuities, you're going to pay £3,310. So that is basically £1,000 more. Now, is it worth £1,000 more? Well, you tell me. What are your thoughts on this? If you travel in Aqua Class, would you pay £1,000 more? And if so, why? Just do leave a comment. I certainly think it was lovely eating in Blue. But then again, in the regular restaurants in the new Edge class ships, they're broken down into those 4 areas, so they're not really big. Now, we're about to go on a cruise on the Celebrity Infinity, and we're not in Aqua Class, so I think we'll be able to make a bit of a comparison there. So do leave us a comment. Do you think it's worth paying the extra to eat in blue and all those other perks, or would you rather use that £1,000 to maybe buy some premium dining experiences, or using that money for other things as well? So do leave us a comment, and I hope you found this video insightful, and I hope it helps you make the choice of whether you want to travel in Aqua Class or not. Certainly when we book our next celebrity cruise, if we can get a good deal like James managed to do, we would travel in Aqua Class again. It's a bit like flying business class. Once you've done it, you don't want to go backwards, and I guess we feel the same. As I said, we're going on Celebrity Infinity soon. I'll tell you more about that next week. But we're just in a standard veranda cabin. We're not eating in blue, so it will be really interesting to make that comparison and see how we feel. Although, of course, going on an older ship is a completely different experience anyway. So other than that, I hope you found that useful. Please do hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'd love to hear from you. So leave a comment. Is this kind of content useful? What other things would you like to see us producing? But other than that, we will see you on the road again next week.